The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Lil Baby is shaking, and there's an OF model named Alexandra Cohen, also known as Wusimbimpe. Really weird IG name. Well, she's an OF model who released her text messages with Lil Baby. This is not the first time this lady's been in some controversy online. The videos that I found of her were extremely disturbing, and I think that even though Lil Baby might be enticed, he might need to run. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to go through her tea and then go through the text, okay? This is Alexandria Wilson-Bimpe. Her name on IG is that she is a natural body. And I could tell there were so many dents in that butt. I said, it's a real butt. And it's a good body, too. It's a good body. So I can see beauty-wise why Lil Baby would be gone off her. Messing with the Jada Waitas and everybody's body's built. Baby, when you get with a real woman, that thing move different. It feel different. I'm sorry. So even though she is a corn star, corn to me, that I still do believe that she has, you know what I mean, that cat that's got that scratch back for sure. Because I saw some videos of her acting completely horrible with her ex-boyfriend. And in the videos, she had different hair. So I said, oh, sister, you were able to come back and act crazy different days. You must got that cat that really round scratch back because these men are allowing you to act nutty, bam, bam. First of all, in this video, she's in his mansion, in her ex-boyfriend's mansion, tearing the TV off the wall. All over the bed is debris, wreckage. It looks like she tore the house down. She's screaming and crying. You see the debris in the bed. She's just laying in it like a crazy person. Then this video, so he's recording everything. She's on the front porch. Well, not the porch. She's on like the driveway. After standing in traffic. She was standing in traffic, acting like she wanted to get hit by a car, saying that she wanted to be unalived. She said she did not want to live anymore. She's like, I want you to unalive me. You won't unalive me. I just want it to happen. I just want to be unalived. She's completely losing it. In that last video, she had like a Sharp Bob Lord Farquhar cut. In this, she had bundles in. So I'm like, these are different days. These are different days. This is the same day as the standing in traffic, and this is the police right there. When the police came, she specifically asked them to take her away. She said, I want to be Baker acted. I want to be Baker acted. I want to be taken away. Like, subdue me. I don't want to be crazy anymore. Again, a whole different day, whole different outfit. She came in there telling the people at his apartment or wherever he lived that he was doing fraud, trying to get him arrested. Because I kept seeing people say, wasn't this the lady crashing out with her ex? Then I went and looked it up and it was treacherous. Well, like any businesswoman would do, she is trying to take her situation and monetize it. When you go to her social media, it says, pleased to announce that I have finally finished writing the first chapter of my nonfiction book called The Crash Out. Would you read it? If anybody has knowledge in writing books, please DM me, looking for a co-author. And I'm not mad at that. So in these messages, she is talking to Lil Baby, but in the messages, after I read the articles that were talking about it, she was also saying how she had intercourse with Lil Boat. Boat meaning Lil Yachty. And, you know, Yachty and Lil Baby are friends. You know, they were both signed to the same label at one point. You know, Coach K is Yachty's uncle. And they were all signed at one point to Quality Control. So this is like kind of like cousins. So he said, this is Lil Baby talking in the black, her talking in the blue. He said, so you went back home? I get it. On the way to your house, I'm going to show you crazy. She like, you must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. You not in Orlando. He said, on God, I am. She said, show me. He's like, I got the right woman, the woman that got me hyped to disappear. She's like, I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. Where I live then, stop that. He like, you like crazy. You don't like chill. Because ignore me for weeks is crazy. I'm 25 minutes from your house. He's like, I'm gonna be in the driveway. She's like, I don't like crazy at all. I'm grown as heck. He said, hello, let me know something. What's wrong? She didn't respond. That was Friday. He said, I'm Orlando. I came to find you. No response. She said, so you went back home. I get it. Okay, so that was the beginning. So she been ignoring him. Smart. Okay. Okay, so this is the rest of the message after that. He said, Lil Baby said, well, you could have just told me what it was instead of ignoring me. Ignore me mean pull up and find me. Of course I miss you. I had all my hopes up to see you, then no response. She's like, it doesn't. Stop cosplaying the crazy man because you think I like that. I like peace and love. He said, at this point, you can't like peace and love. That's all I've been trying to give you. So explain to me why all of a sudden cut off. Maybe I won't come to your house if I got an understanding. She said, I'm going to be honest. I didn't cut you off because I don't F with you. I just felt it was disrespectful on my end to take it to that point of sharing my body with you when I used to mess with Boat, Lil Yachty. I don't know your relationship with him, and I'm not that type of woman. He was like, well, I definitely respect that on all levels, but at this point, it's too much effing late for all of that. And Boat my little brother no matter what. And it ain't that type of situation, though. I've told Boat I'm on your body, though. Not since we met, but before I met you, when I seen him with you, I told him, like, that's my dream woman. This is why you got to move on it. This is why you got to move on, because they want to see you with somebody else. They want to see you boss up on them. She said, it's not too late. He's like, it's definitely too late. My soul already attached. You want to put Boat in the group message so I can confess my love? She said, no. No. I dead ass really like her. I almost want to be her friend. No. He said, we too grown for you to be cutting me off like that. Now, come on now. We too grown for that. She's like, I'm in a space right now where I'm keeping my body to myself. So unless you want to be a real good friend, there's no point in continuing to speak. He's like, I want everything, whatever you come with. I'm confused as to why you coming at me like this. Like I ain't coming at you with no sex-ish. I'm really trying to get to know you, like deeply. We can be friends if that's what I gotta be. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not trying to be your freaky friend. I'm 2 minutes from your house too, by the way. She's like, you don't even know where I live. He's like, watch. I hope your people's not there. She's like, what people's? It's been 2 minutes. She said, I'll delete Instagram. He said, I mean forever. You know exactly what to say, huh? She was like, I want a Rolls Royce Cullinan 2025, and it can't be a striker or a Porsche GTRS 3 2025 in pink. Mood heavy on it. He said, see, you've been dealing with some real BS. Striker, like I ain't gonna lie, that's an insult. Ooh, I like Rich talk. I gotta go back to Richmond. I'm telling you right now. She's like, my ex was a scammer. I've been with him for a few years. I was definitely used to BS. See, I don't see none of that. Like, he was like, yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that life at all. And I love that you smart and went to the highest cars on the market. Ooh! I just been clapping. Put this in my system and inject it into my veins. Rich husbands only. I'm not doing this broke stuff no more. Because this conversation right here, baby, is quality, okay? So she said, the Porsche is better investment, though. She's like, I'm usually park and ship type dude, but you can picked up the big, I'm trying to get it's hard to read this. But you pick the biggest ish, trying to get you a little note, but definitely not, I don't know, that's hard to read. Basically, he's telling her he'll get her a little car note. Oh, so before she said delete Instagram, this was the post. It's posted in different directions. She said, what people's has been 2 minutes, crazy. You ain't outside. He was like, whoever you cut me off for, oh, well, if so, shrug. She like, what? She's like, that was my answer to what people. He's like, if you help me get my dream car, you can have me forever. That's the easiest thing you could have said. Like, come on now, that's easy. What kind of car is it? She's like, I'll cut everybody off in the world. I'll delete Instagram. She's like, I mean, forever. So I like her. I think she's messy. I think she's toxic. I think she got the right one. And I think that she should get him to marry her if he's so in love.